Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on that like button if you like my video. Also click on that notification bell. Thank you. Hey folks, and welcome to Tuples section. In this section, we will learn everything about tuples in Python. So let's start with our basic question. What is a tuple? A tuple in Python is a collection of items that are ordered and unchangeable. This means that once you create a tuple, you cannot add, remove, or change any of its elements. A tuple is written using round brackets or parentheses. Tuples can hold different types of data, such as numbers, strings, or even other tuples. So, the main purpose of using a tuple is to store data that should not be changed throughout the program. This makes tuple different from list, which allow changes, right? If you remember. Since tuples are immutable, which is unchangeable, they are faster than list when working with large amount of data. Python optimizes tuple storage, making it more memory efficient. For example, if you are creating a system that stores people's personal details, for each person's detail include their name, date of birth, and ID number. Since those details do not change, you can store them in a tuple. Another example is a banking system. A tuple can be used to store the account holder's details because their name and account numbers do not change. However, their account balance may change, so that would be stored in a list or another variable. Of course, let's say you have $1,000 today, and I hope you have $1 million next year, then that will not be part of tuple. All right. Every item in a tuple has a position, which is called an index. Indexing in Python starts from 0, which means the first item in the tuple is at index 0. The second item is at index 1. The third item is at index 2, and so on. And I'm sure you got the point. You can use these indexes to get values from a tuple. When multiple values are assigned to a tuple, this process is called packing. And when values are extracted from a tuple, this process is called unpacking. All right, let's practice a simple example. For this, we create a tuple named person that stores three pieces of information: a person's name, date of birth, and its ID. Since tuples are ordered, each value is stored at a specific position, also known as an index. In this case, let's pick John Wick is at index 0. July 10, 2000 is at index 1. And let's say CA1467 is at index 2. Let's print these values one by one using indexes. For this, we use the print function, and inside it, we first write the tuple name, which is person, followed by square brackets and index 0. Now, it retrieves the value John Wick, and then the program prints the string name John Wick. Similarly, we do this for the other two values. All right, let's run this program, and here you can see the output. One thing, or I would say one important thing to note, is that slicing a tuple and using loops with a tuple work the same way as they do with a list, as I'm sure you remember we discussed in the list section. If you're not familiar with these concepts, you can go back and review them to strengthen your understanding. So this is a simple explanation of tuple, folks. We will practice this in detail throughout this entire section, exploring different ways to use lists and tuples effectively. See you in the next lecture.